Ferris wheel stopped turning. The music slowly disappeared. Paper cups and scattered tickets marked another passing year. We stayed a little longer there, watching shadows fill the ground. Nobody wanted summer ending. After the county fair, the nights felt colder somehow. The laughter faded into distance like smoke above the crowd. Now every autumn evening brings those feelings back again. After the county fair, the parking lot grew empty. The lights went dark one by one. The sky still held some color, though the day was already gone. Some endings come quietly, without asking for goodbye. We never knew those days would matter quite this much. After the county fair, the nights felt colder somehow. The laughter faded into distance like smoke above the crowd. Now every autumn evening brings those feelings back again. After the county fair, maybe that's why we still remember the sound of summer leaving, the sound of summer leaving. The sound of summer leaving.
Another exit sign appeared like a memory from years ago. The same old roads we used to take before we had somewhere to go. The fields rolled out before us under endless afternoon light. We thought forever was enough to hold on to those days. Another exit sign, another place we've left behind, another sunset in the mirror, another season passing by, and every road reminds me how quickly time can fly. Another exit sign. The highway carries keep moving forward toward another open sky.
There were roads we never named, just places we kept returning to, fields beneath the evening sky, and dreams that somehow felt true. The world seemed endless back then, stretching farther every year. Back before life became schedules, back before we counted time. Back roads we never named still run through my memory. Every mile a photograph of who we used to be. Now whenever I look behind me, I can still see those days. Back roads we never named. The water tower stands alone, watching years come and go. The streets are quieter these days than they were long ago. But somewhere beneath the silence, the old stories remain. Some roads stay with you forever, even after you've moved on. Back roads we never named still run through my memory. Every mile a photograph of who we used to be. Now whenever I look behind me, I can still see those days. Back roads we never named. Maybe home is simply the place your memories return to, long after you've gone. Back roads we never named still run through my memory. Every mile a photograph of who we used to be. Now whenever I look behind me, I can still see those days. Back roads we never named. Maybe home is simply the place your memories return to, long after you've gone. Headlights stretched across the highway as midnight settled over town. The radio played softly while the stars looked down. We kept driving through the darkness without asking where we'd go. Some nights feel endless when you're young enough to dream. Open windows at midnight with the wind against our skin. Every song felt like a promise of where we'd someday begin. Now those roads live inside me like echoes in the night. Open windows at midnight. The city lights faded behind us. Opened up ahead. The world felt larger than before with every mile we left. And somewhere in that silence we found what freedom meant. The best memories happen when no one plans at all. Open windows at midnight with the wind against our skin. just keep moving on. "17 felt like forever, back when life was all ahead. We drove old roads through summer nights, with every dream inside our heads. The town seemed smaller every year, as we learned what leaving meant. We thought we'd have more time than the years were willing to give. Miles past 17, I still remember who we were, chasing sunsets through the county before the edges started to blur. Now every road reminds me how fast the seasons disappear. Miles past 17, and the diner closed a year ago. The sign still hangs above the door. The people changed, the streets grew old, but memories remain somehow. Some places never leave you, even when you leave them first. Funny how growing older feels like turning pages fast. Miles past 17, I still remember who we were, chasing sunsets through the county before the edges started to blur. Now every road reminds me how fast the seasons disappear. Miles past 17. Maybe youth was never meant to stay, just long enough to miss it. Just long enough to miss it.
September settled on the hillside. Leaves were changing one by one. The days grew shorter every evening, like another chapter done. We stayed outside a little longer, trying not to let it end. Back when time felt slow enough to hold inside our hands. September in reverse would bring us back again to all those quiet moments before we learned to bend. Now every autumn sunset carries pieces of those days. September in reverse. The old cafe beside same wind moves across the pavement like it never disappeared. Some seasons leave behind a feeling that never really goes. Funny how a place can stay long after people leave. September in reverse would bring us back again to all those quiet moments before we learned to bend. Now every autumn sunset carries pieces of those days. September in reverse. Maybe growing up means learning to love what couldn't stay, like summer in the rain. September in reverse would bring us back again to all those quiet moments before we learned to bend. Now every autumn sunset carries pieces of those days. September in reverse. Maybe growing up means learning to love what couldn't stay, like summer in the rain.
There were miles between the stoplights, miles between the names we knew, just old barns and empty highways, and skies forever blue. The morning came without a hurry, like it always used to do. Some roads teach you patience, some roads teach you home. Somewhere between small towns, I found pieces of myself in the silence of the back roads, and stories left untold. Now every passing season brings those memories around. Somewhere between small towns. The radio played softly as fields rolled by in gold. We talked about the future like we'd never grow old. Funny how life happens while you're making other plans. Time moves quietly until you finally notice. Somewhere between small towns, I found pieces of myself in the silence of the back roads, and stories left untold. Now every passing season brings those memories around. Somewhere between small towns. Journeys only make sense silence of the back roads and stories left untold. Now every passing season brings those memories around, somewhere between small town, slow town. Some journeys only make sense there. When you finally slow down.
The highway curved beyond the river, past the fences and old trees. We drove without a destination, just following the breeze. The windows down, the music playing like it always used to be. Back when every mile ahead still belonged to us. Somewhere west of yesterday, we left a part of who we were, chasing all those distant lights before the world became a blur. And every road I take now feels a little like that place, somewhere west of yesterday. The summer faded into autumn, like a photograph gone pale. The stories stayed inside my chest long after they were told. The horizon kept on calling like it always does. Some memories never disappear, they just become part of you. Somewhere west of yesterday, we left a part of who we were, chasing all those distant lights before the world became a blur. And every road I take now feels a little like that place, somewhere west of yesterday. Maybe every ending carries a little bit of home, beyond the county line. Beyond the county line.
The baseball field looks smaller now than it did back then somehow. The fences changed, the paint grew thin, but memories still remain. The wind still moves across the grass like it always has. Funny how places stay the same while people slowly change. The summer we outgrew still follows me around, like songs played on the radio from another town. Now every warm July night brings those feelings back somehow. The summer we outgrew. The old friends all moved somewhere else, following lives of their own. But every once in a while, the past comes drifting home. Some seasons never really leave, they just become a part of you. Time moves forward, but memories don't. The summer we outgrew still follows me around, like songs played on the radio from another town. Now every warm July night brings those feelings back somehow. The summer we outgrew. Maybe growing older means carrying summer with you. Into every season after.
There was a place outside the city where we'd watch the daylight fade. The same old lot beyond the diner where our younger years were made. The sunset always stayed a while before giving in to night. Everything felt possible back then, where we used to park, the world felt open wide. Every dream was waiting just beyond the county line. Now every passing summer brings that feeling back to me, where we used to park. The buildings changed around that corner, but the memories stayed the same. Somewhere in the evening breeze, I still hear your name. And though the years keep moving, those nights remain untouched. Some places become home without us knowing why. Where we used to park, the world felt open wide. Every dream was waiting just beyond the county line. Now every passing summer brings that feeling back to me, where we used to park. Maybe that's where we learned how beautiful ordinary days could be, beneath the fading sky. Where we used to park, the world felt open wide. Every dream was waiting just beyond the county line. Now every passing summer brings that feeling back to me, where we used to park. Maybe that's where we learned how beautiful ordinary days could be, beneath the fading sky.
We left before the sunrise, with coffee cups and old guitars. No plans beyond the county line, just hoping we'd go far. The sky kept opening wider with every mile we drove. Back when freedom looked simple. Westbound without a map, following wherever life would lead, trusting all the empty highways and everything we couldn't see. Now I know those younger days still live somewhere in my heart. Westbound without a map. Westbound without a map. The fields gave way to mountains, the towns became unknown, but every road kept teaching me what it means to grow. And every passing season feels like another song. Some roads stay unfinished, and that's alright. Westbound without a map, following wherever life would lead, trusting all the empty highways and everything we couldn't see. Now I know those younger days still live somewhere in my heart. Westbound without a map. Maybe not knowing was the point, and maybe it still is. And maybe it still is. Maybe it still is. And maybe it still is.
The porch light flickered in the distance as another evening settled down. The fields were glowing after sunset, golden edges all around. We used to talk about tomorrow like we never leave this town. When every dream felt easy, back before the seasons changed. The color of leaving looked a lot like summer skies. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of goodbye. Now every August evening brings those memories alive. Color of leaving. The old gas station still stands quiet beside the road we used to take. The years have moved much faster now than we were ready for back then. Some places hold your younger days long after they're gone. How the smallest moments stay the longest in your mind. The color of leaving looked a lot like summer skies. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of goodbye. Now every August brings those memories alive. The color of leaving. Maybe growing older means learning what you want to keep, even after you let go.
Left before the sunrise, with coffee cups and old guitars. No plans beyond the county line, just hoping we'd go far. The sky kept open wider with every mile we drove, back when freedom looked simple. Oh, westbound without a map, following wherever life would lead, trusting all the empty highways and everything we couldn't see. Now I know those younger days still live somewhere in my heart. Westbound without a map, the fields gave way to mountains, the towns became unknown, but every road kept teaching me what it means to grow. And every passing season feels like another song. Some roads stay unfinished, and that's alright, right? Westbound without a map, following wherever life will lead, trusting all the empty highways and everything we couldn't see. Now I know those younger days still live somewhere in my heart. Westbound without a map. Maybe not knowing was the point, and maybe it still is.
Another exit sign appeared, like a memory from years ago. The same old roads we used to take before we had somewhere to go. The fields rolled out before us under endless afternoon light. We thought forever was enough to hold on to those days. Another exit sign, another place we've left behind, another sunset in the mirror, another season passing by, and every road reminds me how quickly time can fly. another exit sign. The highway carries different faces than it used to years before, but every mile still feels familiar, like coming home once more. The horizon never changes, even when we do. Some roads become a part of you for the rest of your life. Another exit sign, another place we've left behind, another sunset in the mirror, another season passing by, and every road reminds me how quickly time can fly. Another exit sign. Maybe we were always meant to keep moving forward toward another open sky. Another exit sign. Another sunset in the mirror. Another open sky.
There were roads we never named, just places we kept returning to. Fields beneath the evening sky and dreams that somehow felt true. The world seemed endless back then, stretching farther every year. Back before life became scheduled, back before we counted time. Backroads we never named still run through my memory. Every mile a photograph of who we used to be. Now whenever I look behind me, I can still see those days. Backroads we never named. The water tower stands alone, watching years come and go. The streets are quieter these days than they were long ago. But somewhere beneath the silence, the old stories remain. Some roads stay with you forever, even after you've moved on. Backroads we never named still place your memories return to long after you've gone.
The headlights stretched across the highway as midnight settled over town. The radio played softly while the stars looked down. We kept driving through the darkness without asking where we'd go. Some nights feel endless when you're young enough to dream. Open windows at midnight with the wind against our skin. Every song felt like a promise of where we'd someday begin. Now those roads live inside me like echoes in the night. Open windows at midnight. The city lights faded behind us. The fields opened up ahead. The world felt larger than before with every mile we left. And somewhere in that silence we found what freedom meant. The best memories happen when no one plans it all. Open windows at midnight with the wind against our skin. Every song felt like a promise of where we'd someday begin. Now those roads live inside me like echoes in the night. Open windows at midnight. Some journeys never truly end. They just keep moving on.
"17 felt like forever, back when life was all ahead. We drove old roads through summer nights with every dream inside our heads. The town seemed smaller every year as we learned what leaving meant. We thought we'd have more time than the years were willing to give. Miles past 17, I still remember who we were, chasing sunsets through the county before the edges started to blur. Now every road reminds me how fast the seasons disappear. Miles past 17. The diner closed a year ago. The sign still hangs above the door. The people changed, the streets grew old, but memories remain somehow. Some places never leave you, even when you leave them first. Funny how growing older feels like turning pages fast. Miles past 17, I still remember who we were, chasing sunsets through the county before the edges started to blur. Now every road reminds me how fast the seasons disappear. Miles past 17. Maybe you was never meant to stay, just long enough to miss it. To miss it.
September settled on the hillside. Leaves were changing one by one. The days grew shorter every evening, like another chapter done. We stayed outside a little longer, trying not to let it end. Back when time felt slow enough to hold inside our hands. September in reverse would bring us back again to all those quiet moments before we learned to bend. Now every autumn sunset carries pieces of those days. September in reverse. The old cafe beside the station still remembers passing years. The same wind moves across the pavement like it never disappeared. Some seasons leave behind a feeling that never really goes. Funny how a place can stay long after people leave. September in reverse would bring us back again to all those quiet moments before we learned to bend. Now every autumn sunset carries pieces of those days. September in reverse. Maybe growing up means learning to love what couldn't stay. Like summer in the rain. Like summer in the rain.
miles between the stoplights, miles between the names we knew. Just old barns and empty highways, and skies forever blue. The morning came without a hurry, like it always used to do. Some roads teach you patience, some roads teach you home. Somewhere between small towns I found pieces of myself in the silence of the back roads, and stories left untold. Now every passing season brings those memories around. Somewhere between small towns, the radio played softly as fields rolled by in gold. We talked about the future like we'd never grow old. Funny how life happens while you're making other plans. Time moves quietly until you finally notice. Somewhere between small towns I found pieces of myself in the silence of the back roads, and stories left untold. Now every passing season brings those memories around. Somewhere between small towns. Some journeys only make sense later, when you finally slow down. When you finally slow down, now every passing season brings those memories around. Somewhere between small towns. Some journeys only make sense later, when you finally slow down.
The highway curved beyond the river, past the fences and old trees. We drove without a destination, just following the breeze. The windows down, the music playing like it always used to be. Back when every mile ahead still belonged to us, somewhere west of yesterday. We left a part of who we were, chasing all those distant lights, before the world became a blur. And every road I take now feels a little like that place, somewhere west of yesterday. The summer faded into autumn like a photograph gone pale. The stories stayed inside my chest long after they were told. The horizon kept on calling like it always does. Some memories never disappear, they just become part of you. Some just become part of you. Somewhere west of yesterday, we left a part of who we were, chasing all those distant lights before the world became a blur. And every road I take now feels a little like that place somewhere west of yesterday. Maybe every ending carries a little bit of home beyond the county line.
The baseball field looks smaller now than it did back then somehow. The fences changed, the paint grew thin, but memories still remain. The wind still moves across the grass like it always has. Funny how places stay the same while people slowly change. The summer we outgrew still follows me around, like songs played on the radio from another town. Now every warm July night brings those feelings back somehow. The summer we outgrew. The old friends all moved somewhere else, following lives of their own. But every once in a while, the past comes drifting home. Some seasons never really leave, they just become a part of you. Time moves forward, but memories don't. The summer we outgrew still follows me around, like songs played on the radio from another town. Now every warm July night brings those feelings back somehow. The summer we outgrew. Maybe growing older means carrying summer with you into every season after. The summer we outgrew still follows me around, like songs played on the radio from another town. Now every warm July night brings those feelings back somehow. The summer we outgrew. Maybe growing older means carrying summer with you into every season after.
There was a place outside the city where we'd watch the daylight fade. The same old lot beyond the diner where our younger years were made. The sunset always stayed a while before giving into night. Everything felt possible back then. Where we used to park, the world felt beyond the county line. Now every passing summer brings that feeling back to me, where we used to park. The buildings changed around that corner, but the memories stayed the same. Somewhere in the evening breeze, I still hear your name. And though the years keep moving, those nights remain untouched. Some places become home without us knowing why. Where we used to park, the world felt open wide. Every dream was waiting just beyond the county line. Now every passing summer brings that feeling back to me, where we used to park. Maybe that's where we learned how beautiful ordinary days could be beneath the fading sky. The porch light flickered in the distance as another evening settled down. The fields were glowing after sunset, golden edges all around. We used to talk about tomorrow like we never leave this town. Back when every dream felt easy, back before the seasons changed. The color of leaving looked a lot like summer skies. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of goodbye. Now every August evening brings those memories alive. The color of leaving. The old gas station still stands quiet beside the road we used to take. The years have moved much faster now than we were ready for back then. Some places hold your younger days long after they're gone. Funny how the smallest moments stay the longest in your mind. The color of leaving looked a lot like summer skies. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of goodbye. Now every August evening brings those memories alive. The color of leaving. Maybe growing older means learning what you wanna keep, even after you left.